This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right, Pete and Sebastian Show, we're back. Do it, baby. What's up?
What's up? Went to go see Puss in Boots. You know this thing?
Yeah, I know. It's my movie theater. It's always got a parking lot's packed for this thing. Seems like it's a hit. I haven't seen it.
Well, I didn't know this was like a Shrek character. I thought Puss in Boots was like a comedy duo. Puss in Boots, right? That's what I thought.
Right.
I didn't think it was one guy.
This is Antonio Banderas, right?
I
Isn't he
think
the
so.
voice of-
Yeah, I think he's the voice. So we go to this theater. It's called iPick. It's one of these, like they got big seats. They got a waiter. You could get like, a burger or, one of these all in movie theaters. So we go. Movie starts at 2:30. We get there at 2:00. We're the first ones in the theater. And you get assigned seats. You pick the seats online and you go to your seats. Now, I think this is a nice move, and I think it's a courtesy move that we as a family come in before anybody even gets there to get situated, right? Because I don't want to get there when the movie starts and I'm ordering popcorn, none of that shit. I want to settle in to the experience.
All right.
So we get 4 buckets of popcorn.
4?
4.
All right.
Because they got like a bunch of different flavors, and it was like I just wanted to taste. They had a cheddar, they had a truffle parmesan, they had a normal one. So they got small.
See, now you know though that you go to the movies now, it don't start at 4:30, at 2:30. It's not going to start. It's not going to start till 3 after all the trailers and previews, and you have a right to make as much noise as necessary to get yourself situated, I feel, until that movie's starting, the one you're going to see. Up until then, bedlam is allowed.
Okay.
People moving around. You got there early, bro. Too early, I feel.
We might have, but again,
All right.
I like that we all had our popcorn. We were all chatting about it. Which one do you like? Oh, can I have some of yours? This is all before anything starts.
All right.
So before you know it, I down a bucket of popcorn before this thing even starts.
So I told you that too early. You didn't want to listen to me, guy. Fucking guy. It's not even dark yet. And your bucket's empty.
Go on. So
that's when you know you're early. They didn't even lower the lights yet. The projector guy isn't even in the room yet. Starting this shit up.
So movie starts, and midway through the movie, and I don't mean to get graphic, but I gotta go number 2, bro. I've never, and I don't know if this is a sign of age, but I've never taken a shit in a movie theater in my life. Right?
No. I don't think I have ever done that either. I mean, that's a small window that I normally could hold it until I get home.
The Parmesan went right through me. So I'm
you
in the bed.
Rarely from past casts. I don't think. I mean, I brought it up once. I mean, you almost always do at home when possible. So just the fact that you're on the road with this at all.
So anyway, I come back, and my wife's on the other end. So it's my wife, Caruso, Serafina, and me. We're in an aisle of 4. We got like a 4 seats. And I don't know how you feel about this and where your relationship is when it comes to like snacks for Sadie. Are you more on the let her have the M&Ms, or are you minimizing the candy intake?
Well, it depends. In a movie, yeah, we'd let you get at the candy for sure.
Okay.
But in life, of course, you always got to police it. That's like money to them, man. That's all my kid cares about is candy.
I know. It's unbelievable.
It's everything to her. Yeah.
So, unbeknownst to me, Lana gets a M&Ms, right? When the M&Ms come out, Caruso thinks it's just for him. But it's for both of them, right? And he starts throwing a fit. Now, again, I'm the type of parent where I see any commotion, like I'm in on the kid, and they're extracted from the theater. You, as a patron, you don't even have time to go get this kid out of here. I feel like if there wasn't a movie on, the theater would have applauded me for taking my son out when I did.
I love it. That's how fast, because we were in church last week, and this kid was crying, and not only did the parent not take the kid out, I got busted doing the look back, because they're behind me, so I'm like this, and I go like this. And then the guy, the husband, looks right at me, as if to say, yeah, you got a problem? I'm not taking my kid out. Because, exactly, man. The minute I can't hear what I'm here to see, gone. So, you got Caruso, you lift him up and you're taking him out to tell him that he's going to have to share the M&Ms on.
No. It's a wrap, bro. We're leaving.
What? Did they want to go? Did the kids want to go?
Don't matter if they want to go or not. Daddy says the movie day's done. Now, let me take you through this. The movie, I'd say, had about 20 minutes. Let me tell you this. What happened to the kid movies where it's just like, what is it? What is it with the dwarfs? Not the dwarfs.
Oh, Snow White?
Snow White.
Right.
The Snow Whites. The even Toy Story. These kid movies now are like, you ever watch a movie and you go, is this appropriate for my kids to be watching at this age?
Yeah. There's a line or two thrown in there where you're like, is that a hard-on joke? Is that an erection joke right there?
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Let's talk about sex, people. Guys, shouldn't you always be at your best? 2023 is a year to maximize your performance in the bedroom. Listen up, BlueChew.com. Now, Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets at a fraction of the cost. You could take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. You know what I'm talking.
Sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. With Blue Chew, men everywhere are excited to see the postman. You know what I'm saying? Because when the package arrives, you know it's go time, baby. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code THECAST at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code THECAST to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
So I'm looking at this going like, sometimes there's like a message in here.
Right.
Like for example, the big bad wolf. This fucking thing scared me in this movie. It had blades. Like, it had like two blades it was using, going, I'm going to kill Puss in Boots. I go, hey, I got a 3-year-old here. You're going to kill Puss in Boots with with a fucking buzzsaw. The fuck is going on here?
I know. It's more graphic. Look, Tom and Jerry used to get the Roadrunner. He'd get smashed and killed every episode, but he'd pop right back up. It was a different thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's an innocent killing. This looks like, this looks like a fucking torture chamber. I thought I was watching Saw. You know? So I didn't really like the content of this thing. I thought it was inappropriate for my kids. I just thought it was inappropriate. So I said about 20 minutes left on the movie. The move I pull is when I went to go take a piss, I knew I was going to leave early. I just knew it. And I took care of the bill already. I took care of the bill while I was doing my thing in the bathroom. Came back, took Caruso out, was in the lobby, text Lana, let's go. She comes out. She's like, don't we got to pay? It's done. It's paid. Let's go. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm 8-9 steps ahead of where everybody else is. Kids out, bills paid, cars on. Let's go.
Right. You're almost not even a part of the family experience as much as you're like, chauffeuring it. Now, did Lana want to go too, by the way, or she just know that you say we're going, so we're going?
She was on board. She was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Plus the kids were, they got tired. Caruso sometimes needs a nap around that time. Just wrap it up. Let's get in the car.
When they're that age, too, I've done that with Sadie a couple times where there's a lull in the movie, and I have her think that was the ending. I'm like, yeah, and then that. So they're just going to wrap it up. Let's be that, She's not even old enough to know there's so much plot line still not unanswered for.
Oh, yeah. So that's what all I've been doing, bro. I went, that day I went ice skating.
Oh, get the hell. I was going to go. 2 days ago, we went with Sadie and a girlfriend she had sleeping over, but Jackie and I decided not to skate. We watched, but we went to.
Oh, okay. So outdoor?
It was at a rink, though. It's the college has a rink. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why? Where'd you go?
Lana's like, another family's going ice skating. Want to go? I said, well, I ain't ice skating, but, I'll go. So we go. Caruso falls asleep on the way there. So Lana and Serafina go in, and I sit in the car with Caruso. Because once this guy goes to sleep, and then you try to get him up, he's a nightmare. Okay. So you just let him sleep it out. So I'm thinking, all right, he could probably sleep for about 50 minutes, hour. I'm in the car with this kid for an hour and 15 minutes going, and I'm looking at it, this guy's fucking sleeping like a carpenter that works 7 days a week, right? He's like out cold. But I'm getting shit done in the car.
What a life. What a life. Could you imagine when you were growing up, your father sitting in the ShopRite parking lot with the fucking car running, listening to AM radio very lightly, waiting for you to finish napping it out?
So Lana's in there with Serafina. She's sending me videos. Caruso wakes up. I bring him in. Now he's fascinated. We come in. And by the way, this is a sport, hockey, ice skating, that I ain't promoting for my kids. Because for a parent to go into these, it's like going into an ice box.
I know.
Freezing in there.
I know, man. I know. I was the same thing. I was freaking sitting with Jackie, and I'm like, I got to go out into the lobby every little while to warm up.
Yeah.
She's like, it's not that bad. I'm like, I'm getting hypothermia, man.
I said to Lana, I go, I ain't wearing a snowsuit to go watch my son play a sport, all right? So,
no shit, man.
We
July,
come in.
walking in with a ski cap on.
We come in. Caruso's face lit up. By the way, putting skates on a 3-year-old, that you could have it. It's hard enough putting shoes on a 3-year-old, let alone a blade he's going to have to balance on.
Yeah.
So we get him on the ice with Lana, and they got this like little dolphin thing where, the kid could like learn on a, as he's holding.
And he's never skated before.
Never. But this kid.
Oh, this got to be so cool to him.
This kid's on the ice. He don't give a shit. No fear, no nothing. I was never like this as a kid. I was always scared to do everything. My son's out there. He's doing his thing. And Lana, this one, does everything. I got a wife that does everything great. You know, like we go skiing. She skis. We go skate. I go, you skate too?
Yeah.
And I'm becoming the, this is kind of sad. I'm becoming the, wave to daddy father. Like, I notice everything we're doing, like, I'm always on the sidelines with the camera. Right. Wave to daddy. Right. The kids with the Universal Studios, the kids went on like a roller coaster. I don't do that shit. So wave to daddy. They're skating. Wave to daddy.
Wave to daddy. This is like Michael Douglas being married to Catherine Zeta Jones. You know, she's like biking with the kids. He's sipping a fucking espresso. Oh God. Now, I mean, but look, obviously, there's not that much of an age gap. You could do these things, but you know, I didn't know Lana. When you tell me Lana skated, I can't believe you didn't lace up once she did.
Lace up, bro. I got pain still. I got this back thing, this sciatic pain running down my leg still, and we got to get into this. By the way, I don't even know if I could. If I show you what I'm going to do, I don't think you'll ever talk to me again.
Is it? Well, listen. Is it to deal with the sciatica in some way or another? Well, then anything's acceptable because.
Oh yeah.
You're not even getting on the ice right now. You don't even got to skate. You just do like Stallone, but with skates on. Just a little shuffle right next to them. You know what I mean? I mean, no one's expecting you to fucking do back. Can Lana do that? You ever see when you're with someone, because Jackie do that too, where they start going backwards? They do that. No. I mean, come on.
Well, she didn't do that, but you know, she definitely has the moves down, and she was coming. She was coming towards the boards, and she was coming fast, and you know, she did one of those stops where the ice flies off the thing, and they hit it as Jesus Christ.
Hockey stop.
So
now, does she mind that you don't? Does she wish you do a little more of the stuff, the skiing?
I mean, obviously, I think she would like me out there, but she's not mad at me. She knows that I'm 49 years old. You put blades on my feet, it ain't gonna be a good. I'm the type of guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're a company too. Even on a lesser scale, I tell Jackie that, but on your level, it would be like taking like the entire Macy's, the company, and putting it on skis. The whole fucking company, right? Like, and you need to be able to stand. The whole company relies on you being able to stand. You know? So, shit. You're going to come out in a cast. You ever have the comic who wants to keep doing spots? Broke his wrist, comes out, doesn't even talk about the fucking wrist. He's like, I was at the deli today. I'm like, really? With your fucking cast? Go home. Come back in 6 weeks when that thing is sawed off, all right,
bro? I'm with you, bro. Any type of injury that you got as a comedian, I don't want to see a comedian in a walking boot. All right?
That's what I'm saying. And then he mentions it, and then he goes into his regular stuff. Like, you ever with a girl? Like, hey, you're in a fucking walking boot right now. I'm not taking anything you're saying serious. Beat it. You know? So that's what's at stake, man. You're coming down there, you slap on skates and risk the entire company. Judy's going to be sitting there with binoculars, radio in the company. All right, he's back in sneakers. Thank God.
Yeah, no, I want to do those things, but again, and then I'm looking at the people like there's all types out there on the ice. You ever get the Brian Boitano guy who's doing like he's trying to do his triple axel guy? We got 3-year-olds out here, and this guy's trying to do a 180 or whatever, 360. And it's like, come on, man. Just like, there's a time and a place for that. Just, I feel that when it's open skate, you do what everybody else is doing. You're not doing like, you're not getting like on the floor doing the,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Getting momentum.
Pirouettes. Well, you have, like you said, everybody does the loop, but then there's always got to be the person that trained skating for years. It led to absolutely nothing. So at the very least, now they're going in the middle. You know when they go in the middle? So we're all going around. Oh, here we go. We got a middle person fucking showing all the wasted time, all those years. Right? Didn't even make it to the ice capades. Is that the goal? That must be, right? Then you got the ex-hockey players, you know them too, whizzing all around like it's a freeway, you know?
Well, then you got
all types.
Then you got the 6-year-old or 7-year-old hockey player. They don't allow sticks, but he's out there with his father, right? And he's in full regalia, helmet, the hockey, like pads and whatnot. And the father's going, hit it. And then he gets down on his knees, pops, oh, come on, man.
Training. We got training.
Training the guy during open skate. Isn't there like a hockey, like skate or like... that we get the kid into like a practice or like a hockey skate where they're doing this shit.
Yeah,
I got my 3-year-old out there falling on his ass. I don't want some guy to come by and slice his fingers off because he's doing a hockey run.
That's what freaked me out. You'd see like sometimes there'd be a little kid trying to get up and they're laughing and someone else is flying by with a blade that far away, It's like your kid's playing by a bandsaw. It's fucking nuts. And it tends to, and then you do that in your head where you're like, I've never heard of ice skating accidents. Maybe I'm overthinking this one, and like, bro, it never stops with us, man. I know. I mean, like, my kids are on a swing. I'll get into that later, but the ice skating one, sticking on that, I'm with you in the sense that you got Caruso, who's like probably half wanting to take a glove off, get down on a knee, and just feel this shit because he's never been on it before, right? And there's limited ice space. That's why when you have open ice, you're going to get every aspect of ice coming together all at once. Then you got the first date. First date where the girl can't hold up and the guy's holding her up and he's not that good either. Not dressed appropriate. I had a kid, guy was in tank top. Well, we were in shorts.
If saving more and spending less is one of your top goals for 2023, why are you still paying insane amounts of money every month for your phone bill? Switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton, with phone plans starting at just $15 a month.
By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you. All plans come with an unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily in minutes with an eSIM.
To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/thecast. That's mintmobile.com/thecast. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/thecast. We had a couple of those. We had a couple drunk guys. I don't know why that happens. You get blasted, then you turn to your buddy, let's go skate. So they're fucked up on the ice. And I'm more like you. I'm looking at this as more of a safety issue of like, all right, kids are small, they're falling, they don't really know how to do this, and then you got a bunch of this mayhem going on around them. So of course, they come off. Caruso wants to do it again, and he don't want to come off the ice. It was like I had to go on. I was the parent that had to go get him, like because he's sitting there crying on the ice. Everybody came off, and he won't come off. And Lana took Serafina. Now I got to go out there with my shoes on. Ooh, this is a fucking nightmare. You ever try to pull off your kid off ice, like to pick him up, and then you gotta like almost shimmy back to the door. Wow, bro.
And is this because he wanted to stay out on it?
He wants to stay out. didn't want to leave.
So and now it's like people are watching, so you can't probably use some of your intimidating aspects is that you would normally use on them, like
Yeah.
And I feel like when your kid kind of misbehaves around other people, I feel like they know instinctually that you can't do the crazy, scary shit you do, Dad, because these people fucking say something to you. So you're like, come here, buddy, try to shuffle in your head. You're like, what the fuck is told you? That's what I'm thinking. What, was they making everybody get off the ice?
Yeah, it was done. It was like open skate was done, so everybody had to come off, but he didn't want to leave because he had just gotten there. He was just, starting to have fun.
Yeah.
And
that's funny because
it was over.
At Oz, it was hour and a half was open skate. When we got there about 30 minutes into it, my daughter and her friend who was sleeping over, having a sleepover, great kid. Jackie gets everyone all laced up, and they get out on the ice, and within 10 minutes, they're getting everybody off the ice. So I'm like, and there's a lot of people skating. It's never this packed. Everyone was there to have a good time. So they're all coming off the ice, and what's going on? And they're like, they got to clean the ice. And it's like in my head, I'm like, an hour and a half. It's not a hockey game. We got to clean the ice. Can't we just? So the guy with the Zamboni, I had words with the Zamboni guy because he's down at the end, and the doors are open, and he's on the Zamboni, and he's waiting to come out. All the way at the other end, there's like 4 kids because it's a long line. 4 kids left waiting to get out, but they can't because everyone's there's a line. So I'm over by him, and I'm like, let's go! Let's go! Right? And some of the parents are looking at me, and then he yells from the Zamboni, I can't till they're off! And I'm like, you start there! Let's go, guy! Well, hour and a half, and we need this thing! Jesus! Yeah. And then I slide right out of there. And Sadie goes up to Jackie. She's, Dad's yelling at Dad's yelling at the guy in the Zamboni. But wouldn't you know, bro, he came out before everybody was off. I'm like, because by the time you get down there, they're going to be off. What is this, insurance purposes? Get this shit going. Let's go, man. So, I don't know.
Do you feel like you're the spokesman a lot of times for the rest of the people? Like when you do that, do you think parents are looking at you going, thank God for this guy? Or do you think they're going, the fuck's wrong with this maniac?
Right, it's 50-50, man. Like I thought this one was a no-brainer. I look back thinking everyone's going to be like, I hear you. And I got the vibe of what the fuck's wrong with this guy? But I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? It's an hour and a half. You flatten it before we come, and then we're done. I mean, like I said, it's not the in between periods of a Ranger game here, so I don't know, man. I should have skated, I felt like. Now, did they rent their skates? You guys don't have skates, right?
No, it was all rental.
That's the thing, because we were going to skate too, and then Jackie just said, you want to just not skate? It's only going to be an hour and a half. So I was like, okay, great, because I was like really starting to get a little anxiety about that. Again, getting older, I don't even want to put my foot in a rental skate. I was gonna, man. I mean,
I hear you. This Japanese guy, I was looking at him skate.
Yeah.
He had these beautiful skates. Like if I were to skate, I would have asked this guy where he got his skates because he looked like his skates looked like almost a beautiful sneaker with a blade on.
I like that.
You put these skates on, and from what I remember, it's just they never felt like they were comfortable. It just felt like they were made out of wood. Like you put your foot in like wood.
It's hard. It was never. It was rough on your foot, and yeah. And the thing with skating for me was I was always an ankle guy. So when I would skate, like I was never very good, but every once in a while as you're skating, you just accidentally balance and you get a good glide and you kind of like, oh, so that's what this shit feels like all the time for. And have you ever done the crossover on the turn where you put the one leg in front of the other leg? Oh, that.
I was never that good. I got. I used to ice skate when I was a kid. I got CCM skates. You know, like my parents, they never like. They just bought me. Oh, he wants to skate. Go get him the CCM skates. You know, the hockey skate. I had like. I had like skates that you would get after you kind of like know how to skate.
Oh,
you know, like,
okay, yeah.
It's like getting like skis that Alberto Tomba used in the Olympics. Like
right.
normally you start with skis that are big, right? Isn't it bigger skis are easier, right?
Shorter skis when you're a little kid, I think.
Shorter skis are easier to manage?
Yeah.
Okay, shorter are easier to learn on. So, like, it'd be getting, like, long, like, jumping skis for a kid that's just starting to ski. That's what, and my mom, I know, listens, she's going to disagree. What are you talking about? I got you the right skate.
You're showing up with skis where they're like, this kid grow up in Colorado? I mean, he's 12 years old. He's got skis that are taller than him already. I know. Yeah, they just assume, oh, this is what you need if you're gonna do it. You gotta, you gotta
skate. Go get them the Gretzky CCMs. Like I came to the rink, they thought I grew up in Edmonton. So, today, again, Lana's got us going on these activities. You know, like the kids got 2 weeks off of school, so Lana thinks we got to take every day and do an activity with the kids, right?
Yeah.
Where I could just lay on the couch and goof around all day. I don't got to go on activities. But we're going bowling today with another family. Now, I haven't been bowling in quite some time. And it's one of these bowling alleys. It's called Bowlerama, I think it's called. So we're going with another family, and another family goes, all right, I just want to make sure it's kind of expensive, that this is okay to book. She was going to book it, and then we were going to pay her. For 2 hours, for a family of 4, with the ball and the shoes. How much do you think it should be? Or how much do you think it is?
Well, I know even here it's kind of pricey, so I'd guess $65.
$200. $200 to go bowling. Now, again, you know, sometimes I feel like I've been in like a prison for 30 years and just getting out, and now I'm starting to see what shit costs, and I'm relating it back to before I went in the can, you know?
Yeah. yeah. It's like coming out of a coma that you slept through for 30 years.
Because I haven't done a lot of these things. Like I haven't, you know, gone skating or bowling or Universal Studios. I haven't done a lot of this stuff. So, the woman said it's $300 a family. I go, for bowl. I remember when bowling was like $2 to $5 a game, right?
Yeah. I mean, you'd go often just to kill time because it was a cheap, fun thing to do. $300
a family. So I go, no, there's no way. And I never do this, but I go, give me the number. I'll call. Because they were booking it online.
Right.
I feel sometimes when someone's booking stuff online, there's not any real, like... You ever think your personality is going to get you a discount? Like, do you ever feel like if you talk to somebody, something's going to happen on a conversation where I might make them laugh and they're going to go, oh, no. Normally it's $300, but you know what? $200. You know, I always think there's a possibility of something happening.
Working something out. I hear you.
Yeah. So I call up. I get this real cheerful girl. It's like a call center. It's like, I guess there's a bunch of these bowleramas. You don't call bowl. You used to call a business, hey, bowlerama, and you used to hear, like the strike in the back, right?
Yeah.
You used to hear the atmosphere. What's going on? No. You got any lanes? Oh, wow. He's like, no, we got 18 and 19 open right now.
You would know it was the bowl. You knew you called the right place before the guy even said hello, just based on what you hear in the background chatter. And you would even tell people you went, sounds busy. Sounds busy. Oh, shit. Now, this place is, what do you call it, Indonesia? About a bowling alley down the block from your house. You call it Indonesia to find out the details about it. Oh, shit.
I hear nothing. I hear, hi, welcome to Bowlerama. What location would you like to go to? Okay, Mara Vista, I guess. Okay, yeah. What time you have to go? 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 o'clock. And she's going through the whole thing. I said, how much do you charge by the game? Do you charge by the hour? Well, it's a minimum of 2. This is where they get you. It's a minimum of 2 hours. So the days of going and bowling for an hour and getting the hell out of there, they're over. They're going to sock you for 2, regardless how long you stay. I said, I'm just, looking for family of 4, the shoes, the balls, the whole thing. Okay, shoes and ball. $394 for 8 people, 2 lanes. So I got a better deal calling. I don't know why. I tried to do personality, but it was one of these girls, like, she not even, like, getting it. So you just, like, blow past it. You ever go, oh, I need to do something funny, and she's like, and would you like the food with that as well? I just threw a gem out at you, and you're going into the food pitch already? So,
well, the minute you called and it was a call center, and you're, like I said, you're probably calling somewhere in Mexico City, for example, she don't give a shit about the Bowlerama in your town. You know what I mean? So she's not going to go,
yeah.
I like to go there on weekends myself. I know. Like if the person was there, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I miss the person being at the business that I'm going to, because then you could get like a vibe from the person there, what the environment is. Like, I can't ask the girl who's taking the call in Thailand, is it busy there normally on Tuesday?
And not only that, she's got a boss listening to the conversation that's being recorded, It's not like she can cut you a deal.
Did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses, and it's just gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent 99% of the bacteria and require 3 times less laundry.
I'm using Miracle brand at home. We got them. These sheets are fantastic. They're like soft as can be, getting a great night's sleep, never too hot, never too cold. They're better for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Clean sheets means less bacteria to clog your pores and fewer breakouts and other skin problems.
Go to trymiracle.com/thecast, and we've got a special deal for listeners. Save over 40%, and be sure to use our promo code thecast at checkout to save even more and get 3 free towels. And Miracle is so confident in their product, it's back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/thecast and use the code THECAST to claim free 3-piece towel set and save over 40%. Again, that's trymiracle.com/thecast to treat yourself, people. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this. Bowlerama is such a big business, man. But, it sounds like it was. Continue, but I bet it was awesome bowling alley.
No, I haven't gone. I'm going now. Right after this cast, I'm going.
Right. Yeah, by the way, what are you doing with the shoe situation? Are you going to do that?
That's another thing. Can you go to a bowling alley, and I am a 9.5. Could you go you got any brand new 9.5s that nobody's worn yet? Like, do you think they got new ones somewhere in the bowling alley where they haven't brought them out yet? Or do you think they look at the 9.5 and go, Frank, go order another 9.5. We're going to replace it. Or do you think they got new ones in the back? What's your take?
I think they got newbies ready to go, but, they don't just belt them out. Like, I know like comedian Rich Voss. I don't know if you know Rich Voss, great guy, funny cast comedian. But when he would eat out, he would always, at a diner or whatever, need a fresh bottle of ketchup. And they'd be like, oh, well, the ketchup's right there. He's like, nah, I need a brand new bottle. It was just a thing. He needed a brand new bottle. So, it's almost like, of course you got the brand new bottle of ketchup, but, we bring it out when this one's empty. You're asking for a new sneaker. I'm going to give you a hard no, but when that one wears out, we're going to go and pull out the new one. That is interesting, though. If you present it like that, bro, if you go, guy, we both know you got new sneakers back there to replace the old ones. Just give me a new sneaker, a new shoe.
How about this? Do you think you could purchase bowling shoes at the bowling alley?
Normally, I'd say no, but a place like Bowlerama, you might be able to buy shoes. Sounds like a big enough place because I know you can buy a ball at most bowling alleys. Okay. But again, I think it's a used ball, bro. I think it's a used ball. I mean, I know there's a certain shoe that you can wear and bowl in your own shoe. I don't know. I mean, you got some funky shoes. You might have a shoe in your own closet that would technically qualify as a bowling shoe. You got them old those Timberlake shoes from that one special? I think there's like
they're in storage. I don't have them, but yeah, those could possibly qualify as a bowling shoe.
Other than that, I'd go with a size bigger and go with a thick sock and just throw the sock out as soon as I'm done bowling.
Okay, so that's another question. Do you think that sock that you put in the shoe at a bowling alley, no matter if you wash it, that sock is soiled for the rest of your life?
Oh yeah, that sock is sacrificed. Absolutely. Because can you imagine seeing a picture of everybody who wore a shoe before you? It's all men. It's all men. I can't even believe you're going to do this. This is so not you. I mean, not bold. I mean, I went bowling. I'm going again this year. I go every winter, and as soon as I put that shoe on, it takes me about 2 or 3 frames to forget I got it on. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least they don't have to watch you. At least you're going to be bowling, so it's going to be nice for Carusa to actually do something with Dad.
Yeah, finally, I could even the bowling, I don't even know how it's going to go on the back. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to buy it a shoe. This is not the last time I'm going to go bowling. It's not like I'm going to, I'm going to be able to use the shoes at a later date.
That's a good idea.
But maybe I got to purchase the shoes because I don't know. Like you said, once you put that thing on, it's like there's a feeling about you where like I'm not myself. No.
I don't know why those things got to look so damn stupid, too, by the way. I don't know why they can't look like a regular shoe, but just have the bottom that they have.
Yeah.
Is that because they don't want you to want to steal them? It's like, is Jeff Ross the only one stealing bowling shoes? he wears some funky outfits sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's that hasn't been updated in years. I feel like the bowling shoe has been the same for the last 70 years. Like they haven't really got into, like Nike hasn't come in and go, all right, we're taking over bowling. We're coming out with a beautiful Air Jordan bowling shoe.
Yeah, right? I mean, because guys come off the golf course and a lot of times you don't even know they're in a golf shoe. It's just a nice shoe, that happens to be a golf one. But yeah, man, I want a bowling shoe that I could just slide right over to the bar at the bowling alley, and you don't even know if I bowled or not based on my shoe.
I want to come to the bowling alley in my bowling shoes. Can we get somebody to make?
You get the parking lot could be dirty. You don't want to be dragging that in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. What about your fingers in it? I'm not even comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Fucking COVID dip, bro.
That's a COVID
dip.
So,
bro, I think I would bowl is where I would go if I was trying to get the corona. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but do you ever? And I haven't seen this in years, but I remember when I used to go bowling as a kid. Remember when you used to hand in the shoes, and they used to spray them with that? I don't know what it was. It was like they shot like a spray in there.
Yep. Yeah. And then put it back right up on the rack, man. And that was good. It was an aerosol spray. Oh, God.
Oh, God damn. So
yeah,
that's
man,
what
it
we
was
got
fun,
going.
though. Bowling alleys are fun. You know, usually there's a lot going on at the bowling alley. A lot of fights sometimes back in the day, you know, kid fights. So that'll be fun, bro. That'll be fun.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to show you this Instagram video. Let me set it up.
All right. Love to see it. I'm amazed at some of the things I've been seeing on Instagram. Amazing.
It's Kim Kardashian at the mall.
Oh.
All right?
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to tell you. I want you to watch the video, and I want feedback on what you are looking at. Okay?
Right.
There it is.
All right.
Okay. Let's get now. Give me.
Crazy.
What's your thoughts?
I've noticed though, because I was watching a little bit of the Prince Harry thing on Netflix. The Kardashians are royalty. That's what they've become. They're like literally our royalty.
Okay. I'm gonna throw something at you. They're at a mall. Obviously, they're at a mall. Now, does Kim Kardashian wake up and go, I want to go to the mall today? And does like a team mobilize and get there before she does to bring that pink golf cart to the mall? Like, is there a trailer that comes with the pink golf cart and it's dropped off at J.C. Penney's and then she goes like, how do you get the golf cart into the mall? Like, do they got to call ahead and go, Kim Kardashian is coming, and we bring a golf cart with us when we shop? So that's how she mobilizes throughout the mall. And the mall management goes, yeah, no problem, right? What? How does that thing get there? Well, what is it?
You know, there's like a loading dock. You know, when you've ever seen a mall when they'll have like a new car in the middle of the mall. So, you know, it's not that hard. But it's obviously, it's hers, right? Because even if the mall had a golf cart to take you around, it wouldn't be pink. So it must be hers, right?
Yeah.
Now, what I want to know, though, is like when she wants to go to the mall, does someone in her camp say, we're going to take the pink golf cart. We'll bring it in the loading dock. We'll get you and the kid in there, and we'll shop in the pink golf cart. And she goes, okay. Or does she go, get the pink golf cart? I don't want to. Like, I just can't believe. I can't believe you don't go, what? Like if I was her, I go, what? Pink, we'll walk. All right, my daughter, I'll take the stroller. We'll be fine. But like, they're like,
Yeah.
and she don't even wave. You're in a mall in a golf cart and people yelling that they love you and you don't even. I didn't see a wave. Did you see a wave? Maybe I missed a wave. Patrick, did you see a wave?
Yeah, he's gonna scrub through see if there's a wave there. Listen, I didn't really hone in on her behavior. My thing was in the how does that all?
I'm sorry, waving. I apologize. Waving. I apologize.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, there was a wave.
Awesome.
Okay. My thing is, just like you were saying, is there a protocol set in place where let's say I'm a new hire at the Kardashian camp. I come in. I'm a security guy. And they sit me down and go, listen, all right, this is when she goes to the mall, we mobilize with the pink cart. Or is it a decision made on the day where she goes, I don't know, I feel like you know what, that pink golf cart that we use normally or to get around the neighborhood, could you send that over to the mall? I think I want to know, is this shit all planned prior or is it all kind of spur of the moment?
Right. I don't know. I feel like that's got to be planned because you got to get that golf cart there, man.
Yeah, you got to get it there. But what I'm saying is it in a manual? Like, do they have it all dialed in where when Kim goes to the mall, we use the pink golf cart, but when she goes to Disneyland, we use the black Sprinter, and that's all locked in. I just want to find out the protocol of how this shit's lined up because I find it fascinating that this is happening.
Let me ask you this. You get a job as her personal assistant, and she tells you, I want to go to the mall. You know the pink golf cart we have in the garage? I want to bring that to the mall to get around. Could you set it up with the mall? How do you, I don't even know how you call a mall. If you wanted to call a mall and the guy who's in charge of the mall, what would you do first? Would you Google the da-da-da mall?
How do you get it? How do you get it there? How do you get the golf cart to the mall? That's another thing. Do they have a truck with a trailer on it? They just put it on. Do you got to rent something? I feel like there's a lot of fucking moving parts for her to go get a pair of underwear at the mall.
I know. Who's driving this thing too? Do we got a background check on a golf cart driver in the mall?
No, they bring their own people. Listen, they don't rely. It's almost like, when the president goes out to eat, he brings his own shit. He don't use the fork and knife that the place has. Everything is brought in. From the cup to the plate, everything is brought in. They don't rely on anything that the restaurant has. The only thing is the food, right? And they even got a guy that they bring in. And I think we talked about this on an earlier cast. They got a taster that tastes the food just in case.
Even for the president, like tries his ice cream before he has his cone.
Yeah, there's a guy that tastes the food before the president does.
Oh,
so
man, I don't know if I remember that.
So if there's anything tainted with the food, I believe this is true because I actually spoke to a restaurant that had the president there, and he said we had to go through a bunch of protocols, and there's a taster for the president.
Wow.
So just in case that shit's laced, that guy dies. Right?
Right.
So
do you think the Kardashians got a taster? Do you think they come with their own taster?
Could you imagine applying for that job? Holy shit. Listen, you're gonna you could die any day at this job.
Any moment, right? Kim buys ice cream for the kids. She's like, before she hands it to the kid, she goes over here, the guy goes, and then, okay, kids, not gonna happen.
But that guy will wait. He licks it, and the whole family looks at it.
They got to stare at him for like 5 minutes. If he doesn't start convulsing, you can have the cone. So like that, does everything the president eat, is it like lukewarm? Because he's got to wait 15 minutes to see if the guy dies before he can take a bite? Shit.
Oh, God.
So now, wouldn't you, like if you were president and you wanted to go get a cone, knowing I don't know, I'm not trying to put Biden on the spot. Any president doing anything. If I was like president and I'm like, God, man, I'd love to just go get a slice from my favorite pizza place, I'd be like, oh, God, hey, I got to call a helicopter. I'll be hovering over the pizza place. You know, it'd be like crazy. So it's not even worth it.
This is something that we should dive deep into. If the president wants pizza, I think someone calls a pizzeria and just orders a pizza, or goes and picks it up and then brings it back and the president eats it. But if the president's going into a restaurant, I think that all has to be set up in advance where, you know, they go, the president's going to be eating here in 3 weeks. We wanted to stake out the place, see if, you know, what the exits are, who's cooking the food, background check. I think they do background checks on, can you imagine? You're working at a restaurant, but you got a record, and you somehow slip through the cracks, right? You're like, fuck, finally I got a job, I'm working. And then the next day, the president's coming in, they want to do background checks on everybody here. You're like, I gotta go get another job.
Of all the hamburger joints in the whole country, this guy's got to come here for a cheeseburger. Holy shit! Now you threw something for me there, though. So if I'm like Secret Service and president wants a pizza from his favorite place, I call the pizza place. Don't say it's for the president. Just say I want a pizza, and then I go and pick it up. So I don't make the taste that one because whoever made that pizza didn't even know it was for the president.
Yeah.
I just assumed everything, no matter what, before he bites into it. We got a couple guys there.
Yeah, I would think that if the food is being made for the president and the people preparing it know, then the food taster comes in. But if the president wants Chipotle, someone just goes and gets it and he eats it. Nobody's tasting it.
No one's tasting it. All right, it's pretty risque.
That's my thing. But I got to find out someone who maybe I know someone who might know that question.
Yeah,
I'll contact them. I'll contact them this week, and I'll have an answer for you next week on protocols that the president takes before he goes out to a restaurant. I think I had another video here. In the meantime, you got anything?
I don't have the video, but I just want, now that you're on the subject, though, this Instagram, man, some of these, what you call it, adventure videos I'm seeing, like the ski jumps, the skateboarding on hills, the dirt, like I'm blown away at the talent that people are putting on Instagram. And somebody, a fan of the cast, sent me last week where it was just like, it was like almost like the final straw where like I am blown away by what people are doing. This guy was hang gliding on like a hang glider where he's gliding and all you could see because of his camera are his hands and a little bit of his feet and legs, and you're seeing what he's seeing. Did you see this video?
Mm-mm.
In front of him, flying is a falcon on its own. And like the falcon like must have seen him and just figured like, I'll go fly with this guy. Then at one point, the falcon lands on his football, right on the bar where his feet are. And the falcon's just looking out like this. And the guy leans over with his free hand. He starts petting the falcon. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, this is like Tom Cruise level shit right here. Now, I mean, sometimes like I've looked up at the skies and took a hard whiff on a spring day, and I'm like, I'm living. Bro, that is living. Flying with a falcon together, just like, holy shit.
Do you think the falcon turns and looks and goes, "What the fuck is that?" Like, do you think the falcon looks over and goes, "That's weird," or do you think he goes, "Oh, there's a place to hang out for a little bit"?
I know that's exactly what you gotta wonder, right? Is the falcon looking going? I've never seen one of you guys up this high before. This is like, because it wasn't. It was just looking like, well, yeah, like this is another bird. We'll do this together for a little. Man, it was unbelievable. So, yeah, and like these guys, like just doing flips and shit. Some of the flips they're doing with the skis, it's like, how many times do you wipe out before you get that down? That's what, you know?
Well,
these people are amazing. Amazing.
Here's a question. The Falcon video, right? Was someone like doing that 50 years ago or 40 years ago, say, hand gliding, and then a falcon landed on their glider and they pet it? Or are we just seeing this now because video cameras and all that is so accessible? Like, do you think a guy 50 years ago came to the bar and goes, "Jesus Christ, guys, you want unbelievable. I want hand gliding today"? And there was a falcon, right? And he landed on my glider, and I was just petting him on the way down. Did this happen in 1971?
Maybe it did, but everyone would go, "Get the fuck out of here. There's no way that happened. That didn't happen. I'm telling you, it was right on the end of the thing. I was petting the shit." By the way, speaking of animals, so yesterday, it was a rainy day. I'm taking my dog out back, and as I'm walking back there, I look over, and there's a quality size, like a big deer, laying. I never seen him laying in the leaves, right in my neighbor's yard, probably about 30 yards away from me, and it's just laying there, relaxing, and it's looking right at me. The dog is barking. There's a little fence between us, but not high. It's a little thing, and the deer's not running away. So I'm like, you know what, man? I got Sadie that slingshot for Christmas. I'm like, I'm going to give this thing a little love tap in the ass with a slingshot, right? So I go and I get the slingshot, and I remember from seeing, you got to find a nice round stone. So I get a nice round stone. I come around the bend, and I pull back, and I'm like, and the deer is looking like right at me. And his whole side is exposed. And I decide, I'm going to give him a warning shot. So I shoot up away from him, right? And the deer just kind of goes like that, goes like that, and just looks back at me and stares. So then I'm going, all right, this thing's got a thick coat. I know when they get hit with bow and arrow sometimes, that arrow gets stuck in them and they live. He can take a nice shot with a rock just to hit him and see him jump up. So I go and I get another rock. I pull back hard, and he's looking right at me. And, bro, I got to tell you, I got worried I might hit him in the eye. Then I got worried that it's going to hit him harder than I thought and hurt him. And I walked away. And once when I was a kid, I had a BB gun. I was going to shoot a bird, and at the last minute, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it again. And I know I wouldn't have killed the deer, but I just couldn't even hit it, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I could ever put one down hunting, because I didn't even have the heart to do this.
Well, what were you looking for? Like, what was why did you want to do? What were you looking for? Were you looking to hit it and it go and run away, or were you looking?
I thought it would be.
You thought it'd be cool for the thing to run away, but what if you hit it and it just fucking stared at you? Like, that's all you got? I fucking shagged off an arrow 3 weeks ago.
Well, then we would have been in play. Then I would have got a bigger rock, and I would have pulled back even further, and we would have went from there and seen how long. That would have been fun. But like, what if I would have like just accidentally hit it right in the eye, and it's going, and it runs off into the woods? I mean, that would ruin the rest of my day, right? Just Dave, just blinded a deer for shits and giggles. What the fuck? So I guess if you know you're gonna eat it, then you don't mind killing it as much, but just to kill for fun,
Yeah, but you're not out to kill. You were just out to, like, I don't know what. Again, I don't know what the whole.
Like you said, just a little, make it hop up and take off. I thought it'd be kind of cool to.
Do you think though, if you gave it one in the ass on a slingshot, that it could attack you?
I have never ever heard of a deer attacking anything ever. That's like, I don't know, man. I mean, they get a little aggressive where I live because they know you can't shoot them because we live within the village. So like recently when I walked the dog, I've had one like do the hoof thing, like 10 feet away from me, like hoofing like that, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You charge? You're a deer. Get the memo, guy. You know? But I mean, at the end of the day, do you think you got a deer in your backyard going wild? We'll say about 150-pound deer, and your kids are back there, and this thing is not going away, and it's rampaging. If it came down to it, like, you know, you think you could, if a deer was coming at you, you think you would win in the end, or it would see like them hoofs, so they kick you with them hoofs, bro. That's like,
I don't think I could beat it. 150-pound deer. Whew, that's like, yeah, I don't think I could. Maybe a fawn I could take. But if a 150-pound deer coming full speed at me, kicking me with hooves and shit, I don't know. Like, what do you do? I mean,
he comes out with the original, right? He comes up. You move to the side, and you got to get him around the neck. But then you're going to get fucking a Lyme disease, guy. From the ticks. Yeah. It's,
we got to... Yeah,
oh, well, look at that. That's like a moose.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro, we got no shot.
Holy
we got no shot.
Shit.
There's no way. Look at this. You can't even get him off, bro. You can't get a deer off you.
No, well, that was a big thing anyway, man. That was a huge one, but no. But yeah, those things, a hoof kicking you like that, forget it.
Forget it. One hoof to the head, I'm done. There's no way I'm coming back from that.
Speaking of done, man, we got 2 retirements. We got Watt, the great Watt is hanging him up, as we all know. And then I don't know if you heard, Jimmy from Boston decided to retire too. He put out a message on Facebook, so I guess he's exhausted too. Jimmy, you'll be missed, pal. That's all I have to say, man. Yeah,
thank you for Jimmy for being a part of the show for the last 10 years. It started out just as him kind of goofing around, leaving a message, and it just he did it every week for 10 years. Got to thank him for being a part of the show. Did we get him like a parting gift or something? What you think?
Like a retirement gift, maybe. Yeah.
Did we get Watt anything?
I sent a onesie for a cast onesie. Did I tell you that?
No.
We sent way back when his boy was born. Sent the cast onesie, black one. It says cast.
Do you think he put it on him, or do you think he threw it out?
Maybe he waxed the car with it, but yeah, it didn't. There's no Instagram photo with a little mini Watt promoting the cast of the onesie. It was just for a joke, seriously though.
So Watt's out of the league after this year. I can't believe it. I mean, we basically followed him. He's been doing it 11 years. We've been doing this 10 years. I feel like we've kind of, this whole cast has been his career.
Man, one of the greatest ever. Thank you for all the entertainment. What's coming next for the Watster, man? You think action movie star?
I see him in the booth doing analysis.
Yeah.
Maybe being like the White Strahan. No?
That's not bad. In the booth, you're saying, not doing the morning show with Kelly Ripa.
Well, no, he maybe going that way. Maybe going like down that way the Strahan went down. You know, the being the host of whatever, Good Morning America. Or... No?
Yeah. The Daddy Doctor show is a good addition to that from time to time. By the way, I saw the video of the renovations going on in the studio, which looked fantastic. Gotta point out the other cast. There's a way bigger stage being set up. It seems.
No,
seemed like
we have a full wall.
Full wall. All right. It seemed like I saw a whole set here for Daddy Doctor Show, and then over here
it's a set. Yeah, it's two people. We're gonna have like I'm only one guy, so you don't need as big of a spot for the Pete and Sebastian show.
Busting chops, bro.
But if you move out here, we'll slip you right into the. We'll reconfigure the whole thing, bro.
I'd love that. I tell you, man, it'll be cool living out there doing this kind of stuff. That'd be fun. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
No. So if we get in a room together, it'd be a whole different ball game. So it take the cast to a whole nother level.
I know, bro. I know. It was minus 26 here last month.
I know, right?
Yeah, with the wind chill, unbelievable. So I got the song for next week. I found the song I did. So next cast, I'll play that puppy for you, and you can see the singing chops. And do we? So what happened with the song that you gave to Lana that we discussed? Is that like that's it now? All that I feel like that should be played every Christmas. Keep it alive.
Well, right now we're playing it as a joke to people that we go. Like last night we went over to the couple's house. We played it as a goof, hey, listen to this.
That's good.
It's getting a lot of mileage. But,
nice.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be a tradition now that we play that song every year and have a good laugh.
Yeah, have fun bowling, man. Keep us posted.
All right, I'm gonna go bowling. Pete and Sebastian show coming at you. Patreon, Pete and Sebastian show at Patreon. 1 extra episode a month. You get early access to the episodes each week, behind the scenes footage, and that's that.
All right, brother. Good hanging, man.